Hello, welcome to A Balanced Life with Fit Nikki. My name is Nikki. Today I'm going to guide you through a short yoga flow that focuses on the lower body. It's a nice flow for athletes, runners, cyclists, or anyone that's feeling a little tightness in the legs before or after your workout as well. I have two blocks here. I always encourage the use of props. Props I call our best friends. They help support you, get you into positions that you normally couldn't get into. They lift you up. So always use your props. It doesn't make you less of an athlete or less of a yogi. It just helps you to get to where you need to be. Today we're going to start in a nice seated position. So that can be legs crossed or anything else that feels good. Take a few breaths to center in. Maybe close your eyes or soften your gaze. Relax your shoulders and your jaw. Breathe in through your nose. Big open mouth exhale. 2 more times, in through the nose. Fill your lungs all the way to the bottom. Open mouth exhale. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale. On your next inhale, lift your chin and your chest. Hands might slide back. Exhale, curl your back, bring your chin into your chest. Seated cat-cow. Take about 3 rounds of breath here. Really connecting your breath with the movement of your body. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale. Next inhale, rise back up to a nice tall seat. On your next inhale, reach your fingers up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right. Straighten your arms or bend your elbows. Inhale to reach back up. Exhale, take that twist to the left. 1 more time each side with your breath. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come back up through center. Exhale, lean over to the right side. Let your right hand float down. Reach with your left fingers. Really push into your left hip and lengthen out through the left side of the body. Take 1 more inhale to reach. 1 more exhale to relax. Inhale back up through center. Exhale over to the left side, planting your left hand. Reaching with the right fingers, pushing into the right hip. Creating space all along the right side of the body. Next inhale, come up through center. Let your hands float down wherever it's comfortable. You can roll forward or swing your legs around, coming into tabletop position. Bring your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Spine is long. Press into the tops of your toes and your knuckles. Inhale, reach your right arm forward, take your left leg back. Toe can be down or float your leg. On your exhale, bring your hand and your knee back into tabletop. Switching sides, left arm, right leg, reach back. And come back into tabletop. 1 more time each side. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to tabletop. 1 more time. Inhale to reach. Exhale to tabletop. Inhale, reach your left leg back behind you. Sweep that leg over to the right side. Look over your shoulder. Plant the ball of your foot and push through your heel, pushing yourself away from your mat slightly. Take 1 inhale here. And as you exhale, release the pressure. Bring your leg through center and take it all the way to the outside of your left hand, planting your foot. Tuck your right toe, scoot your knee back slightly, coming into a nice low lunge. You can take your blocks here, bring them under your hands, right under the shoulders. You can also come down to your elbows and maybe even lift your right knee here. You want to keep your left knee and toes in line with each other, knee stacked over your ankle. Spine is long. Lower your back knee if it's lifted, come back up onto your hands. Heel toe your left foot inside of your left hand. You can use your blocks, or you can have your hands to your hips. Blocks come right under your shoulders and start to push your hips forward slightly, pushing into your right hip flexor, lengthening through the crown of the head, pressing down into the top of your right foot and the sole of your left foot. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, lengthen your left leg, flexing your foot. Your hips stay lifted. Pull back slightly on your left hip. So you can stay right here. Great place to be if this is really uncomfortable on your low back or hamstring. Put a little bit of bend to your left knee. If you'd like a deeper stretch, start to walk your blocks forward, keeping your spine nice and long, leaning over that left leg. On your next inhale, we're going to flow through the poses. So come forward into that low lunge, push into your hips. Exhale, lengthen the left leg, maybe coming forward a little bit more. One more time, bring it forward into that nice low lunge, push into your hips. Exhale to lengthen the left leg, flexing your foot. I take that right hand, maybe your block, put it under your shoulder. Left hand comes to your hip or to the sky for a nice twist. And on your exhale, let your left hand come back down. You can take your blocks, set them right here to the side, and you're going to turn your right toes to the outer edge of your mat behind you and walk yourself around to the right side. Start to heel toe your left foot out of it, maybe taking your blocks with you. Sit your hips back towards your heel and reach forward. So you can keep your hands on your blocks, you can let your forearms rest on them, or maybe you can come all the way down. Stay here, or you can start to walk your hands over to the left side, towards your leg, finding a nice stretch that's not sharp or painful, but maybe a little intense. On your next inhale, come back through center. Walk your hands forward, bringing your blocks with you. Rise back up. Bring your left knee next to your right. Turn and face the other side. Take a big breath in. Bring your hands down. Sink your hips back. Walk your hands forward. Take a child's pose. Inhale to rise back up into tabletop. Bring your wrists under shoulders, your knees under your hips. Take a breath here to reset. Good, then take your right leg, sweep it back behind you, and then over to the left side. Plant the ball of your foot, pushing into your heel, pushing yourself away from the mat with your hands. Gently release the pressure on your leg. Sweep that leg all the way around, plant your foot outside of your right hand, tuck your left toe, scoot your knee back. Find your lunge on the side. So again, blocks are great. Right here under the shoulders. Maybe come down to your elbows, maybe lift that back knee. Take one full breath here, pressing down into your right foot, lifting through the back of your body. If your knee is lifted, let it lower. Come up to your hands and heel toe your right foot inside of your hands. You can grab those blocks. Take your hands, your blocks under your shoulders and start to press forward into that left hip. Press into the top of your left foot and the sole of your right foot. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, lengthen your right leg, flexing your foot. And finding that nice stretch on this side. It might be different than the other side. Pull back slightly on the right hip. You can stay here or maybe walk it forward. Again, keeping your spine long and your hips lifted. One more full breath right here. And then we're gonna flow through these poses. So inhale, come forward into your lunge, push into your hips. Exhale, lengthen that right leg, flexing your foot. One more time, bring it forward into your lunge. And lengthen the right leg, flexing your foot. Bring your block or just your hand inside of your right foot. Right hand comes to your hip or to the sky. Take a full breath here. And let your hand come down. Set your blocks over to the left side. Walk your hands to the left and turn your left toes to the back edge of your mat. Start to heel toe that right foot out. Maybe take your blocks, sink your hips back and reach your arms forward. So again, you can be here. You can have those blocks under your forearm. This might be where you're at today or all the way down. From here, you can start to walk your hands over to the right side, finding a nice deep stretch here. And then gently bringing yourself back to center. Walk your hands back. Rise up into a kneeling position. Turn to the left. Take a big breath in. Hands to your heart. Have a seat. Bring your hands down to the mat. Walk them forward. Take a child's pose for one breath. Rise back up into your tabletop position. Press down into your knuckles, the tops of your feet. Inhale to reach your right arm forward, left leg back. Bend your left knee and reach your right arm around, reaching for your foot or your ankle. It's okay if you can't reach them, just reach for it. If you can, start to press your hand into your foot and your foot into your hand. Pressing into your left hand into the ground, your right knee on top of your foot. Exhale to release. And then bring your hand down. Switch sides, reaching the left arm forward, right leg back. Root down into the right hand and the left leg. Bend your right knee, reach around. Reaching again for your foot or your ankle. If you can't reach it, that's okay, just keep reaching for it. If you can, press your hand into your foot, foot into your hand. Root down into the ground. Gently release. And bring it down. Take your big toes together, you take your knees nice and wide, shift your hips back, reach your arms forward. Child's pose. Take 3 full breaths here. One more breath. Rise back up into your tabletop. Swing your legs around and have a seat. Thank you so much for joining me for class today. I will be posting a upper body yoga flow stretch in the next week or so please stay tuned. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.